Hello and welcome back to Ask Nine. Thank you so much for joining us here in the streaming studio tonight. Rebecca and I are keeping the party rolling.
I'm going to say, how much Rebecca can, between the two of
Can
us...
the news station take? How much Rebecca can KCRG handle today?
I think after tonight, it might be too many Rebeccas.
Yes, you may have noticed if you joined the 5 o'clock that there were some not unfamiliar faces, but unusual faces, I suppose, on the anchor desk.
Yeah, you might see me on a monitor doing a story, but tonight I get to fill in a little.
It was fun. The plague is continuing to go around. Our poor coworkers who did not have time off have caught the plague, and so we are on anchor duty, streaming duty. We are everywhere for you on this Tuesday night.
But we love it.
We do love it. And we have kind of a fun question to talk about. Holiday season tends to make my home very messy. A lot of stuff shows up during the holiday season.
That's fair.
The decorations, the trees, the wrapping paper, after
cardboard
presents, the cardboard boxes. They're everywhere.
Yeah, the boxes are arguably, in my household, one of the worst things. Because you can stuff as many as you can in your recycling bin, and you break it down.
Yeah.
Then you got to wait the next week to see if you can get more boxes in.
That bin is only so big.
Yeah.
So we're going to help you out today. We're going to talk about how can you recycle some of those big things, the lights, the trees after the holiday, what your options are across Eastern Iowa, because it does vary based on where you're at. The options are different city to city. Sure. So we're going to go through some of those, answer some questions for you. Let's start with the lights. If you live in Linn County, you are in luck because the Linn County Solid Waste Agency has a program where they accept lights all year round.
Oh, interesting.
So even if it's before Christmas, if you're setting stuff up,
you plug them in to test
you go
them.
To plug it.
We do the test in our family.
Oh my goodness. We once had a catastrophe in our family because we have these little fun lights that we set up in my parents' front lawn.
Okay.
These like trees, and the top section of one of them was not lighting up. And we were thinking we're going to have to trash the whole thing. Like this is annoying. It's a big metal structure. Mm-hmm. We had to tighten one bulb.
But if that wouldn't have been the solution,
then it worked.
But if that wouldn't have been the solution,
if that didn't work, we could have just taken all those lights over to the let me double check the location here. But it's because Solid Waste Agency has a couple of different places, but they do take
strings of lights.
Strings of lights year round.
And that's good to know because there are some places that do not accept strings of light. You can't just throw them anywhere and, expect them to get either recycled or trashed because they can cause problems.
They absolutely can. Okay, so we're also going to talk about Iowa City and Cedar Rapids. There are some options for you all as well. So Iowa City, the East Side Recycling Center, has 2 bin locations. They've got the oil recycling shed and restore donation. So a couple of different options there. And the Iowa City landfill has an electronic recycling program also. Very convenient. Those are really nice programs to have around.
Yeah.
Coralville, we've also got some options. These are all on our KCRG website, by the way, so you don't have to be frantically taking notes. You can go to our website and find these. But there are lots of places in Coralville, a couple of the Hy-Vees, Lantern Park, Cross Park Road, the stuff, etc., and of course Coralville's recycling center. So lights, pretty easy to manage.
And that's good because I feel like that's one of the things, it can get bulky. Mm-hmm. I'll admit, Becky, when one of my strings of lights goes out in my household, you know what we do with it?
Throw it in the trash?
No.
What do you do?
We wrap it back up and shove it back in the box and pretend like we didn't see it. Because I didn't know where I could put them. Now I do.
There we go. I was like, you're just holding on to boxes of old lights?
Yes, because I didn't know where I could put them
we've
appropriately.
Fixed a problem here today.
Now that might just be a me problem. There might be plenty of people that know what they can do with their lights.
The more you know, the better off we'll be.
Yes.
I did sit down with someone from the Linn County Solid Waste Agency to talk through a couple of these different things. So we're going to turn to the expert very quickly to get a rundown on the lights, the trees, the cardboard you mentioned.
Good. I need help with the cardboard.
We'll let him take it away.
Christmas lights. So we actually take Christmas lights all year long as part of our electronics recycling program. So yes, if you do have old Christmas lights that don't work, do not put them in your curbside container. They can't be recycled in your blue bin. But if you bring them out to us at our County Home Road location, we take Christmas lights for no charge. All right, are a big one. We always recommend first check with your local hauler. So if you're in the city of Cedar Rapids, check with the city of Marion. Same thing, check with the city of Marion. Some of the private haulers also offer curbside collection. It's much cheaper to use curbside collection if you have it. If you don't have it offered to you, you can take it to our 8th Street Southwest location, the Mount Trashmore location down by Czech Village, but it's $15 to drop it off. It's a $15 minimum fee. So we always want people, save your money, use your curbside services if you can. So if you live in Cedar Rapids, you can compost a lot of your food waste. No meat or dairy, but most everything else can go inside there. And then our compost facility is open year round. So if they're still collecting curbside in the city of Cedar Rapids, you can put it out there, or you can take it to us. We're closed on Christmas Day, we're closed on New Year's Day, but we're open otherwise down there Monday through Friday. One big thing is with cardboard. So if you have too much cardboard, again, use your curbside services if you can. But if your curbside container is full and you have a lot of cardboard boxes they need to bring out to us, we do take cardboard for no charge, but it does have to be broken down first. We were running into a big contamination issue, especially with TV boxes. People are leaving in the styrofoam and some of the wrapping and things like that. So if they're broken down, you can't do that. So break down your cardboard boxes, bring them to us, and we'll take them for free. Wrapping paper, throw it away. All wrapping paper, go ahead and throw it away. Most of it's made out of a fiber that you can't make another material out of it, so it's not recyclable anyway. So for wrapping paper, if there's any doubt, throw it out.
That was Joe Verani with the Lynn County Solid Waste Agency with some great advice, some great tips. Wrapping paper did surprise me a little bit because I feel like that seems like something you should be able to recycle.
Yeah, or just, recycle.
But no,
it's paper.
Right in the trash, guys. Don't even try.
Yeah.
It's gonna cause some wrenches in the lovely folks' hands over the Solid Waste Agency. So do not do that to them. Wrapping paper right in the trash. I'm excited to have you here, in particular, for this question, because you've done some stories about some creative ways to recycle your trees.
The trees, your live trees. So for the past couple of years, I've met with the good folks at Royan Ridge Farm, and there's web stories up on our website from previous years. You can find their address, you can find them on Facebook, and I know that they made the post for this year because I saw it and I said, yes, ''tis the season.
'Tis the season.
The goats are eating our Christmas trees. So
look at this.
Oh, this is just...
Here come the goats.
There they are. I love goats. And this is a great way to get rid of your tree in a fun and creative way.
This is so cool.
Look at them nibble. They're nibbling.
I wouldn't assume that anyone would want to eat a Christmas tree.
Well, they do.
Because those are spiky.
They are, but they're so good for the goats. They love the trees. Now, of course, your tree needs to be unflocked, completely undecorated. Don't leave any hooks on it or anything. No tinsel. It needs to be bare tree for the goats. But you can go and drop it off at the bottom of the driveway, end of the driveway to the farm. I also think they've partnered in the past with a group that comes and helps pick up the trees as well. So you might keep an eye out for that post on their social medias. And don't feed the goats yourself. That is one thing that they put out.
Don't try and hand it to them.
Yeah, don't throw it in yourself. Let the professionals at the farm handle it. And yeah, the goats will love you. And it's just, can you imagine taking your tree after a great year of loving it,
That's very sustainable. Yeah.
It is. And you're in the car with the kids and, you can tell them, the goats are getting the tree. The kids get to see the goats a little bit, say hi from a distance. Don't go up to the goats. Don't pet them. Just say hello from a distance. And they're going to enjoy your Christmas tree.
Yeah, I think that's such a cool thing. And they do that with some, I've seen that with pumpkins, right? Like Halloween.
Mm-hmm. The farm does it with pumpkins as well.
That'd be such a fun tradition every year.
100%. I hope you don't have any pumpkins still left. If you do, they're probably not good for the goats right now. But
next
year, think about it. They can't be painted. They have to be just naked, normal pumpkin. And then put them in the pile. Pumpkin. Put them in the pile, and the goats will get them. And They love it. It's so cool.
It is really cool. So there's some options for you as you are wrapping up your holiday celebrations. Just a couple of things that you can do if you want to be more sustainable, you want to properly recycle everything. There you go.
Yeah, and it's a good way to get cleaned up because the season can be messy. Like
It
you always
sure
say.
My home's a mess.
Yes.
I mean, there's bags everywhere.
Bags, bits of wrapping paper that
Yes.
were tore up tiny little bits.
corners.
Yes, or tape. Wrapping paper with a tiny piece of tape stuck to it, and now it's stuck to the carpet. And then it gets on the bottom of your sock. I'm speaking from experience.
Do you save tissue paper?
No.
Okay, I found about this in the last couple of years. I had a friend who told me that they reuse their tissue paper. They'll spread it out. They'll like lay it out flat. They'll fold it and they'll save it for whenever they need tissue paper again.
I can see that being a good option if you
It's
get,
fascinating.
yeah, if you get it back. Do you say bows?
Oh, I don't save bows.
We had a collection of bows growing up. My mom had one of those big tubs. And it was full of bows. I think we still probably have it somewhere sitting around the cabinet. And every time Christmas rolled around, you had to carefully remove the bow and hand it to mom because it was going back in the tub for next year.
That's smart though.
Yep.
Okay, so Christmas bags, tissue paper,
Yes.
and bows can all be reused. There you go. Put those in a little cupboard for next year, and that way you don't have to go out and buy brand new. Oh my gosh, having to find new
Yeah.
bags, and I always feel like I always buy too much tissue paper too. Like I always buy more and then realize I have some left over.
Or you don't have a bow to match your vibe of the present. We had a bow for every color, shape.
A bow for every occasion.
Yes, we had one of the big bows that you'd put on a car. Never used it, but we had one.
You had a.
One of the big car bows.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We're gonna need to find out if if we still have access to that. I would.
Just for fun?
We'll
Okay.
talk about that
All right,
later.
maybe.
We'll see if there's still a carbo in our reach. That's pretty awesome. Before we wrap up here today, I do want to talk about. I know I brought it up yesterday if you were tuned in, but I want to talk about our newest addition to our decor here in the streaming studio.
Little-
Rebecca painted us
painting.
this beautiful landscape. There's a better close-up photo on her Facebook.
Yes, you can go to my Facebook. I have a little bit of a closer because I like to do tiny paintings
This is so pretty.
because then they look more impressive because they're small.
Is this okay? So you do like the Bob Ross
Yes,
kind of thing.
yes.
Is this based on anything in particular, or just did you pick the
It's-
colors? You pick.
So it's one of his videos.
Okay.
So what I like to do is I go into the basement, which is where I have my creepy dungeon painting studio, and I put him up on my iPad, and I kind of let him talk me through the basics. Now I do argue with video Bob Ross,
Oh,
and he'll tell
Whoa.
me, we have some words sometimes. He goes, we're gonna get crazy and put a happy little tree right here. I'm like, no, we're not. You're gonna ruin this, Bob. And he does it, and it looks beautiful. But I know my skill set,
I'm obsessed with this.
and sometimes I do not follow Bob. But I don't remember if his mountains were as purple as mine. Mine are quite purple.
It's giving like sunset.
Yes.
Like this is a sunset
Yes.
mountain lake area. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. When we did Rebecca's Ask 9, she mentioned that she loved to paint, and I jokingly was like, we should have one in here, and did not mean to, push you, but I'm just so excited to have it. So this will be on our shelf here. And again, there's a nicer close-up photo on Rebecca's Facebook where you can go to admire her work.
And who knows, maybe more paintings will show up there
More
in the future.
Stay tuned, guys. Keep an eye on the shelf right here.
More just, we take everything else off the shelf, and it's just a bunch of paintings.
It could happen.
I
It could happen.
I wouldn't do that to you.
I wonder if we could put like a hook in. No, that's not gonna work. All right. Anyways, real time. Just
Yeah.
thinking about our decor setup. Thank you for joining us here on Ask 9. Rebecca and I need to go get ready for the 6 o'clock news on TV9.
Let's do it
So
again.
you can join us in a few minutes over there, back in the studio. We're gonna go run and read that newscast and get ready for it.
Touch up the lipstick maybe a little bit.
Thank you. I need to do that.
I need to do it.
Thank you so much for joining us. As always, if you have any questions you'd like us to take a look at here on Ask 9, we've gotten some great questions in the last couple days. I'm really excited to get to those after the new year. You can always send us a question, message us, email us. We've got our page on the website that you can send in a direct submission form through that page. Head over there and let us know what you want us to talk about on Ask 9. We'll see you coming up at 6 o'clock. Until then, have a great evening.